Math 2 students, this is Unit 4, Lesson 2. It's your second video in this series, Operations on Polynomials and Evaluating Functions. And in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to add and subtract polynomials. You'll notice I've put example 1 on the paper. And what I need to do is I need to do something that we commonly call combining like terms. You'll notice I have a trinomial here, and I'm adding to it another trinomial. So I need to collect my like terms, and when I do, I add or subtract the coefficients. So I notice that 2x squared and 3x squared are like terms. And when I say like terms, what I mean is they have the same variable taken to the same power. So 2x squared is a like term with 3x squared because the variables are both x and the exponents are both a 2. So when I find that, I can combine them by adding the coefficient and keeping the variable and the exponent the same. Don't get confused and add the exponents. You do not want to do that. When I look at this problem, I see that I also have like terms here in the x to the first power. So I'm going to add the coefficients, -7 plus -5. And that gives me -12x. And then last I have my constant term, 1 plus 7, which gives me 8. So the answer to this problem is 5x squared minus 12x plus 8. Some people like to stack their like terms, and it makes it easier for them to add the polynomials. So to do it that way, what I would do is I would write down my first equation, and then I would put the like terms underneath each other like this. And it makes it very easy to see where my like terms are. Again, I would get the very same answer if I decided to do it this way. So that's how we add polynomials. And subtracting polynomials works just the same way. Let's do example 2 together. Notice I'm adding or subtracting this time, and I'm subtracting binomials. So before I go ahead and I subtract, what I need to do is I need to distribute this negative. The parentheses around this binomial means I want to subtract 5x squared, but I also want to subtract -3x. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute that negative. And that's what I end up getting. And now let's collect our like terms. 4x squared minus 5x squared is -1x squared. And I have -7x plus 3x, which gives me -4x. And I'm done. This is the answer to example 2. So what I would ask you to do now is I would ask you to stop the video, and on your guided note sheet, do the simplify each expression, add or subtract polynomial practice, and then come back and check your answers in just